I'm going to say it's teamwork, because at first we didn't get along too well. We didn't even like each other that much.
Basically, I wouldn't have ever picked these two to design a restaurant with. I would have picked like my two best friends in this class, but Mrs. Baker put us together, and it showed me that there's friends and people that you wouldn't expect.
Now after doing this project, I think we've got a lot closer as friends, and we got a lot done doing that.
Yeah, because basically if you get to know the people that you have to work with, you're more successful in your project, because if you're fighting with the people you have to work with, then you're never going to get anything done, and you'll never get anywhere in life as you're older if you fight with who you're working with in a project, like in your job.
And it's like the real world in this project, because you have to work with people that you might not want to work with, but in the end, you actually like them.
No, not at all.
It's supposed to be the groups.
Yeah, it shows you the responsibility that you need to step up to the plate and work harder to get your group to listen and to work as hard as you are, to where if they don't work, it'll be like just enough to get it done. But what the teachers look for is like above and beyond, where they can like get it done and still have a lot of other things with it.
It helps us out big time, because you're always doing something. You're not just sitting there being bored, wanting to fall asleep in class. Most teachers, they're just going to come and give you notes and expect you to take those notes and come back the next day and just talk about it. But this, we actually interact with it. We get stories, we draw posters, pictures, we look at both perspectives, and every day it seems to me that I learned something new.
I liked working in a group. It was more interactive, because most of my other classes we just sit there and take notes, while this project it was more hands-on, and we also learned new techniques that we could use later on in math.
What I really liked was the reality of it all, not just the group work, but the reality of it really felt real when we were trying to place our power plant. It really felt like that was our job when we grow up and get jobs. It felt like this is real, and I'm gonna do this, and I have to make it the safest for the whole world.
Finding out what life was gonna actually be like was kind of scary. I thought the whole thing felt really real, and it was really fun trying to just realizing that it was real life kind of stuff, and that people actually probably do this for a living. I thought it was really engaging.
It felt like we had to impress the panel. It wasn't just some silly project that we had to do in front of the class. We felt like we had to dress to impress and have the panels feel like they were there for a reason, weren't just there to watch us present.
When our teacher said that we were going to have an actual panel there, that's what surprised me, saying that, oh, I need to work hard, because if they see what I've done and it's not that good and I haven't practiced, they're going to not give me a good score, because they're an actual panel coming.
I enjoyed having the panel actually there, because it actually made like the group members who normally wouldn't do what they did, they actually worked a little bit harder than they normally would, because they knew that these people would be like kind of like giving them a grade of their own.
I think that it's easier to go into a presentation thinking I'm gonna present in front of my classmates, people that I've known since kindergarten. I'm gonna present to a teacher that I've known since the beginning of the school year, and they've gotten to really know me, so they're gonna know if I'm nervous, they're gonna know if I've actually worked on it. When I saw you guys, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know these people, I really wanna impress them. I don't wanna leave them, go home and think, man, they did really bad. It doesn't seem like they have a good work ethic. The panel wrote on our evaluation, would I hire you if I were...
I thought that was hilarious.
If I were your boss, if I were someone that gave you an interview, would I hire you for this job? And my group we would have gotten hired.
When they wrote the reviews, the panel, they said, would I hire them? And one of the guys wrote, some of them.
I think there's a great advantage to project-based learning, because sitting down and taking notes and listening to a lecture is one thing, but to actually put yourself in the in this situation and experience it for yourself, you can really get a hands-on feeling of what it's really like.
I would like school a lot better if project-based learning was implemented in all my classes.